Hello guys, and welcome to episode 12 of my Vistula campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Soviet side. Today we are going to be continuing after the collapse of the Axis right flank. It's caused a chain effect that we've continued the whole way across and is now affecting the left flank, where we have a lot of units with action points ready to attack. And speaking of which, we're going to be soon hitting the Regiment Group 396. So there's plenty of options to bring in here, including the 1456th Self-Propelled Artillery Regiment, the 14th Guards Cavalry Regiment, the Self-Propelled Artillery Group. These are quite interesting. They have a mix of Su-85s and Su-76s. There's also a T-34 in there actually. Then there's the 3rd Battalion of the 12th Motorized Rifle Brigade, but they're relatively weak. And then there's the support group there as well. Now I think what I'm going to do is probably bring in the Self-Propelled Artillery Group. I think that's for sure. And then it's whether or not I want to bring in the infantry from either the 3rd Motorized Rifle Brigade or the 14th Guards Cavalry Regiment, or both. But I think we might have enough with the 3rd Battalion of the 12th Motorized Rifle Brigade as well. And if I attack with these units, then maybe the 4th Battalion of the 104th Artillery Regiment here will be left behind, and then we can attack them with the 14th Guards. So we'll bring in those two on the right hand side, and maybe I'll reinforce with the 2nd Guards Cavalry Corps back here, or even the support group. I would bring in the support group if they went in Phase C, but I think in Phase B would be better. So we'll bring in the 2nd Guards Cavalry Corps. That will give us Katyushas to play with. That'll be fun. And 36 120mm mortars. Yeah, because if you couldn't get enough, huh? Well, this should be interesting because they can bring in units in Phase B. And I guess maybe we can defeat them in Phase A, but there's a lot of units here that we're going to have to kill. Loads of grenadiers. Wow, that's a lot of men. That's going to be easily over 60, even 70 men available, like 70 grenadier squads. That's nuts. I do have a couple of Marders, which will become like 3 Marders, and they've got 3-pack 40s that will become like 5-pack 40s because of the hard difficulty. 3rd SS Panzer Division can join in with 24 Ersatztruppen. They do have some Panzergrens, bunch of stuff there. The 1st Battalion of the 5th SS Panzergrens, they do actually have quite a lot of nice vehicles, but we're going to have the Su-76s and stuff, so a lot of this is not really too helpful for them. The 2nd Battalion of the 104th Artillery Regiment could join in, but I think that was actually just LEFHs. Yeah, the LEFH-18Ms, they're terrible, so I don't really mind about that. This one would be pretty difficult to defeat if it joined the 1st Battalion of the 6th SS Panzergren Regiment. They have a lot of Panzergrens, a lot of 2-star Panzergrens that can do a lot of damage at range, plus 2-star IG-18s, which are pretty nasty. Either way, we'll see what they bring in. I think we've chosen the correct units more or less here, so that's fine. Let's just set it to player controlled. It looks like they're bringing in both of the Phase B units that's not the artillery, so this could get interesting. Oh, this 3rd Battalion of the 12th Motorized Rifle Brigade is actually missing 2 entire companies. But we do have a decent amount of elite infantry there. Should be fine. Especially supported by the Su-76s and stuff. It also depends on the map. That's another thing. Hopefully nothing, I don't know why I was about to say nothing too big, but never mind, it's just Larkovici, you know, one of the largest 3v3 maps in the game. Okay, well, we got to spread out 40 points across the front. Thankfully, they only have 1 battalion in Phase A, so they're only going to have like 30 points to deploy with the hard difficulty, so it's okay. We should be fine. Let's start off by bringing in some Strelki or something for this right hand side. I think the sort of mid-range engagement tools are best here, and the Strelki DP have not only the SVTs but the 2 DPs, so they're pretty ideal for this kind of range engagement. So we'll just pop a couple of them in here. There we go. I'll also bring along a leader maybe, because they're all 2-star veterancy. That could be a possibility. I won't for now. Let's just bring in like a Maxim with them as well. And that can kind of just set up a little bit further back maybe. Cool, that'll do. the right hand side. If I need to reinforce it, we can later on, but we've got to be wary that our Su-85s and stuff are going to cost 3 points a pop, so I can't overinvest in infantry. Also, I don't have the infantry to overinvest in until potentially phase B. We do get some churnos there, so yeah, we will have more reinforcements in phase B if we need more infantry. Also, we get quite a lot of avtos with this group here, so yeah, I don't think we're going to be running out anytime soon, but we can use those avtos in like any close range engagements, so like in these trees up on the hill here, or maybe on the left hand side, for example. All the sort of mid-range infantry we'll use in the town and in the open. So let's just bring in some Starkey here. Do I have any more Starkey DP? I do. Okay, we'll bring in a couple of those as well, and we'll just put these all around here. Not sure how far up we're going to be able to get before they engage us, because they might have some vehicles that do a decent amount of damage. There would be a decent place to have a leader, I think, because we're going to be much more concentrated, whereas on this right side it's quite spread out in comparison. Here, maybe a Strelki or something that can just go into that tree line, and potentially we could put like an Su-76 or something up there. Let's do that. We'll put an Su-76 up on that hill. Maybe the Su-76 MPT would be a better idea. I guess it doesn't really make too much of a difference. We just miss out on APCR shells. Yeah, let's just have that move up there for now, and then it can move to the right or left wherever it's needed. Okay, here I'm probably going to want to rush something maybe into this building. I guess that could probably be an avto actually, because then they won't reveal themselves at range, and it's unlikely that the AI will use recon effectively, so we can take advantage of that. It may also be worth putting like a Su-76 on this road or something that can cut off reinforcements. It'd be best to use an Su-76 if we're going to do that. Although it does have the APCR shells, I have to turn them off, but yeah, that would be the best one to use. Onto the hill, we could maybe rush up some avtos. I don't know if they'd get there before the Opel Blitz would, though. The AI might push up there. Do we have any AT guns? We do. And they come in jeeps. Ooh. Maybe we could rush a jeep up here. Unload like an AT gun that can shoot. That would be a good idea. Let's do that. So we'll rush it up to, say, here, and just have it unload on the road. Okay, we'll try that. The Su-76 can come up and sort of reinforce that if it goes wrong. I think maybe Sapari would be better for the hill fight. Actually, probably best to have these here. We give them, like, unload at position commands at that area, then maybe if they don't get there, they can engage at range with their extra veterancy. They should be okay. They are 2-star. We'll bring up some Starkey Comrati just to back them up. Okay, same deal here. I could use maybe some closer range infantry, but saying that, the range engagement is going to be a bit longer, so maybe we just move my Starkey into there. And we just try and push up onto this hill. Maybe a bit risky. I could bring the T-34 with me there, actually, because they're not really going to have too much to deal with that. Also, it's pretty vast, so it should keep up relatively well. Okay, so that's most of that sorted. Now we just got to deal with this left-hand side. Now, thankfully, this left-hand side is quite enclosed in terms of infantry engagement. So we'll just put a couple avtos in there. We'll put one in there. I'll probably have an avto, say, here and here. And we'll just push that up to the top side of that tree line. It may also be worth, actually, on this left-hand side, putting down some AT guns. I know this map quite well, and there are certain places where you can put AT guns which cover the roads from a distance, which may allow us to get some kills if the AI overextends with their deployment. So let's just bring a couple of those in. I'm going to put one, I think, here. And we'll put one definitely on this left-hand side, because that stops a lot of the aggressive units from pushing forwards. I might even go as far to put it like all the way over here. Yeah, that's fine. They're in jeeps, so they should be pretty quick. Okay, I may want to use mortars, but I do have Su-76s, so I think I'll just buy a couple more Su-76s. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just depends where I'm going to put them. And we could do like a T-70 Razvedka, but they are going to have IGs, I believe, so maybe not the best bet. Saying that, I think a T-70 Razvedka has more frontal armor than an Su-76, so I guess we've got to work around that. Maybe we could bring in some Su-85s. They aren't too good at killing infantry though. I could bring one on like on this right hand side, maybe like push it to here. Like have it on, yeah, the left bank would be a decent idea. Put it on the left bank here and have it shoot this road. That's okay, that's a decent place for one. Where else? We could maybe put one in here as well. Yeah, let's bring an Su-85 there as well. Now that's not going to get there before the transports come past, but it will be good for future reinforcements. Alright, that's the deployment done. Let's just launch the battle. Oh, great. So that's... I'm pretty satisfied with how we sorted that out. We just got to pay attention to where their troops are and if we need to unload any of our troops early so that we don't lose stuff unnecessarily. On the right side, looks like a little bit of a salient there. Nothing coming down that road, I don't believe. Oh, let's see. We turn off APCR and see if this 45mm can get some kills. The Strelki Comroti have already... Is that aiming? It is. Go on, get some cheeky kills in there. Oh, nice. That's good. Is it going to cause the rest of them to unload early? I don't know. Either way, we should probably get into cover with that AT gun afterwards. This one needs to push up to the edge of that tree line. Same with this AVTO. Great. Turn off the APCR shells on these. Okay, not bad. These are going to have to unload early. Oh, nice. We managed to get into the building there. Great stuff. Got the Pally into position. Perfect. This Su-85 is also helping out massively. This is working out quite nicely. Oh, I've got the maximum range. Wow. Okay. Good. Well, we should be able to take that point. There we go. And one thing I might actually want to do is allow the units in Phase B to get into the battle. Ooh, goodbye, Strelki. Oh no, the Su-85 let us down. Maybe not. Okay, saved. Saved my Strelki. Yeah, we might want to let the units get in Phase B and then major defeat them all, which means all of the units will be disheartened. That would actually be crazy. I didn't think about that. Well, yeah, I will definitely do that. So I don't want to take like too many points in order to get like a crazy advantage too soon. So we're going to delay that. I'm going to bring this Su-76 to the right hand side here. Use that as infantry support, and we'll bring in some more on the left hand side. That can basically just support from there. Ooh, ouch. Was that an Su-76? Yeah, I went down to the pack there, I believe. I probably want to get these Superlis spread out. I might leave that one where it is, but... Yeah, actually, yeah, I am going to. Just because that mortar is going to constantly fire at that area, so there's no point in being in those. Let's just move up the Strelki. We'll have them on like the edge of the tree line. But I'll put them on both on return fire. Same deal here, but we'll just have the T-34 up. Actually, maybe we could just have the T-34 on the edge of the hill. And I can bring up maybe a couple of Su-85s, maybe the command Su-85 there actually is not a bad idea. Oh, IG-18 as well. Maybe that did the deed onto the Su-76. Alright, let's actually bring in those mortars, just because I think they would be a little bit quicker at taking out these units. So, let's do that. Where are they? Okay, yeah, we'll bring in these behind this hill. I'm going to be able to kill that mortar, which is nice. It looks like the T-34's got line of sight. We are 18 to 8, and that's going to allow just enough time for the Phase B units to get in here, which is good. Okay, let's just move that AVTO up. I'm going to move one of these AVTOs over to the left-hand side. We'll have this one move up to near the flag. Seems they just unloaded early. We'll bring in the T-70 Rozvedka just to help out there. Okay, should be able to kill that Pioneer with the Su-76. There we go, perfect. Let's make a little push up. Going to move this Turkey all the way to the back of the map. Okay. We don't really want to get too much more of an advantage than this right now. But I am going to be wanting to be in a position where I can safely secure 18 points in order to push the major victory. Actually, it's not even a major victory yet, is it? We need 20. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm going to have to actually push for more points. Alright, so I guess we'll push for the one on the hill on the left-hand side. I can bring in some supporti that can help that happen. And then maybe the one on the far side of the town here would be a good idea, since we have quite a good advantage in this area. I could also push up here with the Strelki. Let's bring in a supporti up there as well. Move the Abtos into the trees. Yeah, we'll get in position to take 20 points. We can get that major victory. Nice to see the Maxim actually being a little bit useful. I'm not sure how much damage it's doing, probably nothing, but either way, better than nothing. Well, nothing is nothing better than nothing, I don't know. Either way, it's trying to help. Oh, the IG is actually coming up here. That's nice. That means we can just kill that off pretty easy. Right, a couple of units coming down the left-hand side. This is what the 45mm is for. Is he unloading? The AI unloaded just before it hit my AT. Good old cheating AI. There might be something on this right-hand side, but I am going to move these guys up. I am going to bring in something to scout that right-hand side. Starkey DP will do the trick. And I think I might just have like an SU-76 maybe come up on that right-hand side as well, just to help us out there. Did we find the IG? I don't even know. Right, anyway, probably best to spread these out a little bit more even. Let's just make sure they get in that building if they're going to engage. We'll put that on to fire at will. Oh, the Panzerschreck got killed, nice. Put that on to fire at will, and that on to fire at will. And then once they stop, they'll carry out the orders. Okay. This isn't really very good for us as an engagement, so we're going to want to get the T-70 into cover. But these supporti, they can move in. Okay, never mind, the T-70 is dead. That's fine. Let's just carry on here and take that flag. We don't want to be in phase B for too long because they have a lot of units. A lot of units. So we'll just keep pushing up on this right-hand side. Looks like we found the unit there. We're going to move the Maxim into the tower. Let's see. I'm going to move my SU-76 up to here, and I'm probably going to bring in another one with the command. Sure. Okay, so it looked like a grenadier unit moving up on that right-hand side. We'll discover it and kill it, hopefully. It's going to cause a major defeat in 5 minutes now, which is nice. Alright, so when they get into phase B, it should be fine. We should be okay. Famous last words. But I'm going to try and move forwards these Strelki, maybe to capture that flag as well. Because it's only 2 minutes till phase B, so any time we can save now is good. On this left-hand side, things aren't looking too great with those infantry coming up, so we'll bring up some Avtos there. I may also want to just bring in like a SU-76 or two on this left-hand side that can just fire at will or whatever. Oh good, okay, the SU-76 is engaging the IG-18 from range. Fantastic, alright, we're taking that out. That's nice. I knew those IG-18s would be a pain, but they have been so far, that's for sure. Okay, have those infantry in position. I'm just going to move forwards my T-34 so it can engage the pioneers and help us out there. Maybe worth bringing in a couple of supply trucks, these mortars. Okay. Right, this party will be going up the hill soon to engage the IG. I would like to engage that grenadier in the open. I guess we can maybe get one of the SU-76s to target it or something. Best bet would have been to have maybe some command here or something that has a radio, but we wouldn't be able to get close without being hit by the IGs, so not sure about that. Either way, we're 20-6 still. It's a bit precarious because I do need to like get up to this area, and we need to push up some SU-76s and stuff. I'll probably have this one move up on the left-hand side. We do have those covering the left as well, slightly. These Avtos will have one unload there and one behind here. That is fine. Once we actually get up onto the hill here, then we can maybe capture that flag, which is what I'm hoping. We want it to be a major defeat. 12 seconds till phase B and we get flooded by units, so we've got to hurry this up really. Alright, let's start moving up these units. Cool. Alright, we captured the hill, which is nice. We've also killed a few of their support weapons there, which is great. Let's just see about getting the Abtos in position. Good. So any units that are revealing themselves, we're just able to attack quite easily with the T-34s in the open. Into phase B, they're just going to bring in more like vehicles and stuff probably. So any of our tanks can get the kills. I want to get rid of these guys, so we're just going to arty those. Hopefully they'll just fall back or get surrounded or whatever. That'd be good. These mortars, they will continue to fire at will once we get those into position. Great. Okay, those are moving away from our Avtos. That's absolutely fine. Look at the 117s coming in. We're moving the Su-76. We did just lose a Strelky DP. I guess maybe in the open on this right-hand side because of the MGs. That's probably it. Right, we'll bring in the last two Su-76s on that side, but there's 35 seconds until defeat, which is good. And yeah, our Su-76s are in position to just annihilate the 251-17s regardless. Let's just move these out of the way of the 20mm there, keep them in cover. Great. Okay. Looks like we're all good. Oh, hopefully those Strelky don't die. I think they're dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The game's just about to come to a close. But we got plenty of kills. I'm happy sacrificing a few units to get this major defeat on our enemy. Okay, cool. 11 minutes 53 seconds, 37 kills, 8 losses. I was surprised how little resistance we came up against the initial unit we attacked. The Regiment Group 396 had so many infantry units, but I guess we just kind of killed them all. Also, maybe their IGs cost more to bring in and stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of Panzerschrecks also that wouldn't have been very useful. Maybe it was just the units they chose to bring. Anyway, that's a job well done. And that's going to dishearten like all of those units, surely. Or disorganize them. Oh, look at that. Oh, dearie me. That is pretty disgusting. I feel a bit dirty doing that, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, let's carry on with the destruction of the Axis front line, shall we? The 4th Battalion of the 3rd SS is kind of in position, but it looks like they moved back a little bit. So the 14th Guards is actually out of position. Well, if we want to continue the trend of attacking the unit furthest to the right with the units closest, then we'd probably have to use the 65th Tank Brigade to take out the 4th Battalion of the 3rd SS Armoured Artillery Regiment. So we'll just do that, then I can use the 11th Guards Cavalry Regiment and 16th Guards Cavalry Regiment to attack whatever else. I guess in theory I could attack the Regiment Group 396 with the 11th Guards Cavalry Regiment now. And that may cut off the 4th Battalion of the 3rd SS Armoured Artillery Regiment, but I'm not convinced. It'll probably force the artillery to like squeeze through and go further back. So I think what we're going to do is just destroy the artillery with the tanks and then potentially attack the Regiment Group 396 if we still can. So let's do that. Alright, we only need this unit. Actually, those can reinforce in phase A. That actually might be a good thing, right? Yeah, that would be a good thing. Because we can destroy them very quickly. And what we could do is potentially wait the 20 minutes till these guys come in and then hit the major victory. That would be great. But I don't think we could pull that off. I think it'd be very difficult to pull that off because you'd have to have your tanks in a position where you could take a certain number of points within a few minutes. There won't be much time left on the clock when they come in. I think we'll just do it the simple way, where we just kind of attack and then just wipe out the artillery. I'm not going to get them involved in the battle. We'll deal with them some other way. Alright, let's just tactical battle. And... oh, they're bringing in a unit all the way up there from phase C. Okay, interesting. Well, it doesn't matter regardless. I'm not sure what that unit would have been. I guess we can hover over and have a look. The 2nd Battalion of the 6th SS Panzergrenadier Regiment? Okay, well, that's what it would have been. I don't think we're going to get to phase C though. We'll probably finish this off quite quickly. Let's just bring in a bunch of T-34 1944s and turn off their APCR as we go. I'm actually going to have enough points to go down every road. I don't think I am. This map's massive. I can only have 6 tanks at the start. Nice. Well, we'll send one to every spawn, as we usually do. Although, I am a little bit worried that they're going to end up getting themselves surrounded. But that's fine. Alright. We'll just have to manage that as we go. And bring in units on every tick. I guess I could bring in like a couple of Sipari or something. Just to secure any areas that there are infantry. But I'm guessing there's something here that I'm not taking care of. Could also go for like Tango de Saniki and just unload next to units that need killing. Let's keep it sped up. I think there's something here I'm going to have to take care of. Alright, let's maybe bring in a BA-20 or something that can just zoom up and find out whatever that is. That will definitely help us scout things out. It's armoured, so it won't die. And we'll just bring a tank up there at the same time. And meanwhile, there's definitely something on this left-hand side I've got to deal with. And we'll drive this one over to the left-hand side. This one can go up that road. There's something in the middle here that I'm going to have to take care of. And there's also something in this town. Alright, we'll drive over to attack that. Some Beobachter. Okay. Guess it's probably in this tree line if we're gonna guess. This BA-20, I'm assuming it's in the light forest. I found some Beobachter there. Okay, well let's just drive through. We'll have to come over. Oh, it's an MG, okay. Well, we found that. Just go up and across. If we can kill these as we go, we'll stop these salients from surrounding our units. Like, I've got to stop these guys, because otherwise the unit in the middle is probably going to be a problem. I really do wish I had more of those sort of small armoured recon vehicles. Because they really do help us find these annoying units in between. Beobachter's dead. The MG should be dead. There's a unit here somewhere. I guess probably on this flag, so we'll go and attack that. And honestly, the more damage we do, the better. Because it gives us a chance of just destroying the entire artillery regiment. I'm going to assume they're in here somewhere. It's absolutely fine. There's definitely something up on this hill. Let's just go find that quick. Okay. And that must be in the town. This one can carry on. Great. Still need to take care of whatever's in here. Bring another tank up. I'm guessing it's like a command unit or something there. Probably hidden in the trees. Oh. It's oh, it'll be the 10-man leader squad probably. Yeah, the Battlefielder. Yeah. Cool. That confused me for a second. I was like, they don't have any grenadiers or anything, do they? Then do I have to watch out for some AT? No, I don't. The Battlefield are very dead. Okay, cool. That's going to close that salient. Let's just drive up towards that flag now. Bring the BA-20 back through. We found the unit there now, and they're falling back. So that's a start. Wow, we're certainly squeezing on whatever unit's here. Look at that. That's salient. If it touches the edge of the map, then this T-34 starts getting surrounded, which is kind of annoying. How have we not found this unit? I'm going to have this T-34-85 just drive through. There it is. The Commandant. Look how close my T-34 had to get in order to spot those. I guess when you're like hold down in a tank like this, you're not really going to see much in front of you, but still. It's pretty ridiculous. Oh, they're grenading my BA-20. No, leave him alone. If I let that happen too much, they'll kill him. Let's just have my tank move around here. I'll probably surrender him. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's come across into this town and head up there. I think we just opened up that entire left-hand side as well by killing the Commandant. We still haven't found the unit that's in between these two tanks, but we can still move them forwards now. Okay, good. Alright, that's pretty much it. We can just end the battle. There's no unit there. Maybe bring this over to the right-hand side. Don't think we're going to go for like a spawn end to this one, but okay. As long as we get like a total defeat or even just a major defeat, it's fine. Other Aufklärer being taken care of. All these two-man squads. It's funny how we're actually still bumping into them, even though they're like very good stealth. The AI is just putting them in our path. The FH-18M. Oh, hello, Battlefield. Found you. It's like playing hide and seek. Oh, they disappeared into the wilderness. Alright, total defeat in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Right, they're falling back, but the bar isn't full, so they're not going to surrender just yet. Let's just bring in some more tanks and finish things off. I could also bring in some like Tanko Desaniki or something just to spot these guys. Well, I'm probably just going to bring the BA-10M down here. Because otherwise we're never going to find him. My T-34 is just going to be doing circles. There we go. So I don't think we killed like many of these LEFHs, which is not that good, but still a total victory. 9 minutes, 29 seconds. We killed a lot of stuff. All of the infantry is basically dead in that artillery group. I'm not sure if that's enough to destroy them, but I guess we'll see. I destroyed the one that was disorganized, and now those are disorganized as well. Fantastic. Alright, so it looks like the other units that were there fell back. Yeah, that's what I was worried about would happen to the artillery if I attacked the artillery instead. It looks like Regiment Group 396 just jumped to the backside of all those units. Now my 65th Tank Brigade is behind enemy lines apparently, but we can sort that out. We just got to decide the next attack that we want to make. So, there is still a unit with 3 action points here that we have to deal with. None of the other ones can reinforce them, so it may be a good idea just to attack them directly. I do have the 11th Guards here that could do so quite effectively. And nothing can reinforce them. Oh, they do have some reinforcements in Phase C, but I would endeavour to win by Phase B, or by the end of Phase B. So, yeah, let's just do this. Commit into the 1st Battalion of the 6th SS Panzergun Regiment with loads and loads of infantry. And all of mine are 2 stars, all of theirs are 2 stars. It's going to be a bit of a infantry brawl. But if we do this and we win dramatically, then I guess the infantry squads on this side can potentially just eat up some of the units that are left up here. Although, actually, I'm a little bit worried about doing this attack just because I don't want to push these away from the 61st Cards Cavalry Regiment, because at the moment we're in range to attack them, but if they move away like 1 square we won't be. But I guess this is the best one for us to kill, right? Because the rest of them are relatively depleted. Actually, the Regiment Group 348 is still quite healthy. I think this is a fine attack. Alright, we'll just continue right to left anyway. Okay, that's tactical battle. Player control. This is going to be a hard battle to lose. It's just if they bring in more units in Phase C, it's just going to be a long fight, a long brawl. And brawls tend to end in a lot of death. Oh, it's breakthrough. Interesting. Okay, well, it'll probably be over by Phase B then. Saying that, pushing into a 2-star Panzergun Regiment in Phase A is not going to exactly be easy. Okay, so we may actually have to take some acceptable losses. I could just bring in loads of OBs, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting fight. I can certainly push through this right-hand side. I think we have the advantage close up. It's just the Panzerguns at range are going to be pretty tough to deal with. So first things first, we just need to get infantry into all of the points that we can control on our side of the map. And if we have to, we can wait until Phase B and overwhelm them then. So, Kazaki initially would be the best units on this right-hand side. So I'll just bring in a few. Won't bring in too many. They're not going to have too many units either, so that's something we can maybe work from. Don't know exactly how far up I want to go here, so I think I'm just going to light cover and we'll push from there. We can definitely take this one. I'm probably just going to pop a Kaz Maxim or something in there at the start. Maybe we could put a Kaz Maxim in here as well. Then we're going to put a couple of Kazaki down here. A few Kazaki. Actually, maybe better to do Kazaki PPSH, but no, we'll do normal Kazaki for now. I can bring in specialized troops later on when I know what's up with the like support weapons and stuff. And we can definitely take these two and that one. So let's just bring in a Kazaki a Maxim there. The 2-star Maxims I think do a little bit more damage. I don't know, maybe just be a waste of points, but I'll try and push across to this one. Let's just bring in a few more squads that can all just unload here and then just run across. We'll bring in 3 more on this left-hand side that we can move up and then push across. And from there, it may also be worth bringing in an OB that we can push through. And any other places where we have high ground from the start, maybe up here, we could have an OB. I might unload it relatively early. And with those, it would be a good idea to have the leaders. I guess we could do like combats with them, especially like with this artillery. Yes, we're not going to be giving an extra 2 stars because it's already 2-star veterancy, but I probably want to have the Kaz Komrotti on the front line since they have 6 men. On this left side, we'll do Kaz Komrotti because they'll probably run forwards with the Kazaki. But yeah, we don't actually need commanders to buff leaders since all of our units are 2-star anyway. And we don't have any vehicles as far as I'm aware. It's just all of our units come more or less in jeeps or trucks. Okay. I might bring like one Kozaki to the center here, just in case they decide to push anything towards us. That'll do. Let's get underway. Do they have half tracks? Oh no, okay, it's just KFZ-70. That gave me a bit of a heart attack then. I was like, oh god, did I forget the AT guns? But no, it doesn't really matter that much. Right, we're just going to unload this early, and I'm going to give it an attack move order up here. There may be space where they haven't deployed anything that we can just push into very easily, but I doubt it's going to be that easy. No doubt they will have deployed quite well. Yeah, look at that. Okay, well thankfully our OB has more veterancy than theirs, and also has higher health, so hopefully we can get the advantage there. Look how fast our OB fires. You know, it's going to take them a little while to aim, and by the time they have done so, it's probably going to be pinned down. Yeah, their first shot actually missed. OBs are much better in the duel against an IG, so that worked in our favour. Let's try and get these Kozaki to run out in the open, and we'll have the OB cover it. On this side, we need to start pushing up to the tree line there. We might get mown down by Panzergrens, but if we do, then I'll have to sort that out afterwards. And if we can get in there, actually it's going to be MGs. Okay, we'll move back. That's okay. What we can do to sort of stop that is just bring in an OB or two here that will help us out. Well, they're going to be engaging us from 1,500 meter range. Once the OB gets into range on this side, we can engage that MG on the edge of the tree line. Here, we're going to want to remain in heavy cover if we're going to do an engagement against the Panzergrenführer and the Panzergrens. That's why I've moved these guys back. Pretty important that we do so, just to keep them from losing too many units. Alright, this guy can unload early, stay out of the 1,500 meter range of the MG. This one's a bit close already, but you can just unload that and have it move across. Okay, cool. So these Kozaki can now move up, and we got a major defeat in 8 minutes, which is a little rough for now, but we'll start trying to move up the Kozaki on the right hand flank, and we'll bring in maybe some more in a bit that can make a little bit of a push. Actually, if we can move across here without being hit by the Panzergrens, then that would be fantastic. We did already lose a Kozaki. I do expect to lose quite a few of them throughout this battle. But for now, we're not doing too bad. Just move up the Kozaki again here. The OBs are more or less in position. I think I'm just going to have the Maxim push out in the open behind. Alright, Kozaki PPSH can move in on that left side. Let's just have those go into the building there. Great. Okay, from here we'll move across to where those Panzergrens are to try and take control of this flag. And if we can get rid of the Panzergrens in those trees, we can move up more units into here. Which I can probably do anyway, honestly. So let's bring in some Kozaki with SVTs and Kozaki with PPSH, and we'll push into there. On this side, we have actually got into close range with the IG-18, which is really good for 2-star Kozaki, because they're going to be able to just rip them to shreds with the Mosin and the DP. Lots of infantry coming in, though, that we're going to have to kill. Let's bring in maybe some more OBs from the other regiments. Oh, we can't do that yet, yeah, of course. Right, let's bring in some Zapati then to engage those Panzergrens at close range in the trees. Kozaki should beat Panzergrens one-on-one at close range, but unfortunately... Actually, no, maybe not, because of the double machine gun. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Also, what's a bit of a problem is these OBs aren't helping out because they're not in line of sight. But we have caused a huge salient on this left-hand side. That is very nice indeed. Oh, that's going to save us a lot. Okay, well, those Kozaki died, but that's okay by me. For now. Great, and we've managed to break down that MG. Right, is that going to cause that entire salient to collapse, I wonder? No. Alright, we'll just make sure these unload then. Oh, that's good. The MG, I think, pushed into us, but the Panzergrens moved away. So we're going to be able to kill the MG at close range. Oh, Sapati unload, please. Oh, they were very close to dying. I might have to just have them run away. Oh no, they're going to get melted. Let's bring in some mortars on this right hand side. It's the only other thing that I have that provides HE fire from long range, so do that. Alright, and I'll bring the OB to this right hand side to help with the Panzergrenz. Kazaki PPSH can come out and hopefully push into this area with the Kazaki. Okay, good. And on this left side, we're just going to have to be cleaning out whatever units there and just continuing the push all the way up on the left hand side. I may as well get the OB to join us as well. So I'll move the OB into here, and the Kazkomloti can just kind of move with those as well. Great. The left side's kind of collapsed already. This right side we're just going to have to like manage the engagement with the Panzergrenz. If I can get the Zapali into heavy cover though, we should be fine. Right, so yeah, let's make sure we're manually targeting those, just to make sure that the fire at will orders are doing their job. We're not actually going to be able to engage that with the Kazaki because they're out of range, so we're going to have to rely on the mortars quite a bit. On this left side I might just bring in like a couple 45 mils that can pop transports, and meanwhile here we just need to continue pushing up through these trees and finding whatever's in our way. Okay, there's something. Right, did we get hit by mortar fire? Alright, let's put these on fire at will, whilst I'm not paying attention. And we'll put all these into the edge of the town since we got some more units on the way. So let's just bring in the rest of my Kazaki here. Oh no. What was that? Don't even know. Right, let's move these over to the left hand side and do this. Alright, I'm going to have to move that back. There's no way I can continue that engagement. And the Kazaki with SVTs at sort of mid-range will do a lot of damage to the Panzergrenz. I want to get in there before moving across. Okay, I think we can get this party into the trees. And we are going to take a bit of mortar fire, but it should be okay. Oh, let's move this one back. And this one. Oh no, those MGs. Just so difficult to deal with. Right, at least we found the Panzergrenz. The reinforcing Kazaki in here, ASAP. We're going to have to make sure that we move this Kazaki back. Unless that MG doesn't want to engage, in which case, fair enough. Let's see if we can get across there. This isn't an easy battle, but we should still win. There we go, clean those out, perfect. Right, that's going to stop us from losing the Kazkomloti, at least. Ooh, those are going to have to do a runner in the opposite direction. Hopefully they won't get popped. Right, at least there's a Peli are in the cover here, which is good. I will back up this right hand side shortly. I lost that Kazaki. It looks like the MG got line of sight. Ooh, and those Kazaki are dead as well. Alright, let's get those back into cover before they die. I'll bring in some more. Just to push that. And the reason I haven't reinforced the right hand side yet is because I don't really have the ability to cover all of the map with my micro. So I'm just focusing on the side where we have success currently. Let's see if we move up, finish off that MG. And And then if I can get the OBs into position here, that'd be great. Phase B, we also get more infantry, so that's going to be great. And I'm just going to bring in some supply for these mortars. I might bring in some mortars to the center. We have just moved into Phase B. We're going to have plenty of points. We'll bring in a couple mortars here. I'll bring in a couple mortars here, and we'll just bring in supply for those. And then what we're going to do is just have, like, say, these 3 units of Kazaki. I'm going to give them a seize order here. These Kazaki can come over. Those Kazaki died. Damn, their MGs are so strong when they're 2-star. Okay, let's bring up some Kazaki SVTs and some normal Kazaki there. These Sapari are fine, and my Kazaki SVT actually lost the duel with the Panzergrens there. They looked healthy enough that I could maybe ignore them for a little bit, but nope. Not gonna happen. We can do a lot of damage to the Panzergrens in the open, especially if we get into heavy cover. So we'll do that. I am out of range, but yeah, if we move back over here, then we can continue that engagement without the MG firing at us. Alright, let's kill those Panzergrens, and then we can take control of that flag there. Oh wow, okay, this is not good. Holy moly. Why are they going up there? I told them to come here, didn't I? I guess that road's closer. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a balls up there. Well, never mind. They're both dead, unless I can save them. I can only hit the one closest. So, probably not. Right. We don't have the units close to worry about, so we're just going to deploy like so. These are both dead. That's unfortunate. Damn. Should have seen that. Oh well. Put them on to fire at will order. It's nice that the Panzerguns came to the edge of the tree line, because now I can engage them with the OB. And that should allow us to take that nice and easy. Okay, we've got loads of points, so I should just be flooding in with infantry right now. Let's get the rest of the Kazaki with SVTs up in here. And then we'll bring in more Kazaki from the 2nd Regiment. And we'll push the right side. I'm also going to need a bunch here as well to take that flag. And we can just bring in like 6 units in each area, and we'll just give them seize orders to take certain flags. It's kind of rough, but I don't think we can get into range. Oh, those are in range. Okay, so hopefully we can just kill off that MG. Is that... Don't tell me that's an IG. God damn. No brakes on this train, guys. Kazaki PPSH tried to push up and died. Well, that's not good. But I guess we can bring in a couple more. There's a lot of Panzergrens here. I didn't realize how many there were. Come on, Kazaki, you can win. You've got a PPSH. There you go. Perfect. Right, now we can have that one fall back and actually survive. Whereas all the other ones have died so far. We killed the MG in the open, finally. So that's good. Right, let's move this Kazaki up. Those are probably going to get hit pretty hard by the machine guns. See if we can move them away. I'm going to have them retreat. Those ones may as well retreat as well. We're not quite within like the 100-meter range there, so it's not a decent engagement for us. Okie dokie, let's just unload those, those will give the seize order to take that, and these can move up here. It's counter battery though. Okay, these ones, seize order that, okay. None of these engagements I want, so fall back, boys. Don't know how we're going to deal with that. I guess just mortars on this side. Bring in more and more mortars. We'll spread them out a little bit more. Bring in a supply truck for those. Alright, see if I can get these across the street without them getting killed. Would be a good start. Oh, we found the IG-18 on the left. Nice. That's now dead. All these Kazaki caught in the open. Nice. I think they got shot at, but if they get it within the 100-meter range of an enemy Panzergrenadier squad, then we should win. Good. Solid should there. The thing is, they do have machine guns, right? We do have PPSH, they have machine guns. Like, MG42s are so strong, even at close range engagements. It's funny, because in Steel Division Normandy 44, a close range engagement like this couldn't happen. In a sense that you couldn't use an MG at close range. I think they changed it though, like midway through. I don't know. I think that was the case though. Alright, getting into that town is going to be a nightmare, so mortars please. We did lose that Kazaki unit, the Kazaki PPSH. Classic. Alright, so on this left hand side, I guess I can use some Kazaki PPSH to just clean out that Panzergren. We lost the Kazaki at the town. These guys can just spread out and go nowhere near that town, because that's just never going to happen. At least those mortars are firing away. Let's get the supply truck closer. Okay, good. Right, we killed that squad. Perfect. Just spread out into these trees. Right, these Kaz Maxims, maybe we can use them to support us at long range. I've got loads of them here in the original attacking unit, so we'll use them. Just bring in loads of Kazaki Maxims and just obliterate those houses. We'll try that. I mind a defeat in 19 minutes. We need to hurry this up actually, because otherwise we're actually going to have to deal with phase C units and a lot of income coming our way, which would be pretty damn nasty. I can put that on fire well. I'm going to bring in some more mortars on this side. All of these Maxims are in the wrong place, so that's good. Okay, well, let's just have them now seize that area. We'll attack, move that forwards, move that OB up. I do also have more OBs available, which would be the smarter play, than bringing in a load of MGs. Unload these, put them on fire at will. Right, so what we're going to do with all of these is I'm just going to spread them out. And we'll see how we get on. Right, then we'll push forwards with the Kazaki here. And then I will unload all the Kaz Maxims and get them in attack order forwards. And hopefully we can kill any units that are on the edge of the town very quickly. We'll give it a good go. I might be able to take this point on the left here once we deal with those Panzergrens. All these mortars need to unload, although I'm probably going to actually unload them further up. Actually, the units on the edge of the town looks like they got hit by mortars, so there we go. Right, let's bring in some more Kazaki. I'd like to push for like a major defeat, honestly, but I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe we can do it. We have a lot of mortars now, so that's something that's definitely going to help. All these guys with MGs. It's the MG line. Yeah, so it's mined defeat in 3 minutes. We've got like 3 minutes to take an extra like so many points, you know, and I don't think it's going to happen. Like maybe I can push onto this. We can maybe try and force it, but I don't think it's going to happen regardless. And put all of them on fire at will. Maybe they'll help us out. I don't know. Maybe we can just push through onto that point. How many are we going to need? Like 18? Maybe 20? I'm not sure. Regardless, we just need to keep moving forwards. We have just moved into phase C actually, so that's something as well. Oh, all of the chasm. Look at the Kaz Maxims. Just look at that. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I don't think we're getting it. We could give it a go, but we are giving it a go. And so far we're not getting there. Oh, maybe we will. That's still a minor defeat. We need 20 points. Ooh. For 19. Okay. 20 would be this one. I don't think that's happening. Maybe on the right hand side? We kill enough stuff? I don't know, we'll just leave those there because I need to make sure that one's captured. These ones can stay there, that one can keep pushing up. We need to put all of these on fire at will. Move up the OB. Can we cause a major defeat? We've got 50 seconds. If we keep pushing, then maybe we can. Oh, that mortar fire is disgusting though. Ontario infantry there. That's not good at all. These guys have actually run out of SVT ammo. Well, that's not good for a unit that relies on SVTs. Oh, the Kaz Maxims. Let's go. Damn, this like final push has actually kind of worked. Kind of. I don't want to jinx it because I feel like if I keep saying that I'm gonna do this, then it's gonna end badly. We can't lose another point. That's the thing. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got it. We got it. Okay, cool. Awesome. That was actually a pretty tight battle. 22 minutes 45 seconds. Also, the unit that reinforced in phase C is gonna get disorganized. So, I mean, it's actually worked out perfectly. Great. Okay, kills, plenty of kills. We did lose quite a lot of stuff though, yeah. Loads of Kazaki dead, Kazaki SVTs, couple mortars died. It was a close fight, but we disorganized the units, so that's all that counts really. Totally worth. Disorganized. Get out of here. Oh, it's just getting more and more dirty. Like, because now we can attack the 102nd Fusilier Battalion, disorganize them as well. And the unit here that's not disorganized is artillery. This one's going to be AA, so only the 102nd Engineer Battalion is going to be the one that's going to be able to attack us. Oh boy. It's just destroyed. Well, unfortunately, guys, it's been my time, but what a fight that was. You gotta love that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.